Hi everyone, so this is part 2 of week 11 of my project life, and this is basically Friday and Saturday of the week. Obviously I went down south to see my family, so this basically encompasses, the Friday and the Saturday of me going down there, so I had quite a few photos. So I'm using the Design C, which is the 6x4s, which I quite like actually. I quite like this design. So the first photo at the top is a picture of mine and Joe's breakfast. We actually went out for breakfast on the Friday morning before I went down, just because I was going down for the weekend and he was at home, so it was just a nice sort of time for us to be together. So I'm just using this pastel surprise little 6x6 paper pad just to back my photos, and there's a few obviously for the filler pages, filler cards sort of thing. So I'm just using that paper, so I've just backed that photo on that pink paper. I'm still using the Happy Blooms by Pink Fresh Studio, so I'm just trying to find a sentence, that's what I'm trying to think what it was, a sentence to put at the top there, and I found one from the Cut Aparts that says celebrate everyday moments. I just like the colours actually, to be honest. I like the yellow. So then the card next to that is going to be, I believe I do the one to the right. Let's just check. Yes, I believe I do. So this one's going to be of when I was down south with my family, and on the Saturday, it was actually my dad's birthday on the Friday. So I didn't know what to get him. It was really hard to buy for, so he said we'd go to a garden centre and he can pick out some plants and stuff for the garden. So that was absolutely fine. So I took a picture of my dad and my mum just walking through the garden centre, and then me and my mum actually picked up some of this like Italian whip yogurt thing, which was really nice. It was only £2 and things, so we just had one each, and it was really good actually. So they're just two little photos put together on a piece of paper. And I did actually have some really cute little ephemeras for this these photos. So I found the cut apart that said homegrown, obviously because they're plants and things. I thought that matched. And then I did have this little pot of flowers, which I think is so good, and it matches so well. So that's really cute, a little pot of flowers, and I just put the little homegrown cut apart at the bottom there. And then I did actually want something to go at the top, just above the Instagram. Why do I want to say Instagram? The ice cream. And I look at the butterfly, and I go through quite a few different things, and I do actually go back to the butterfly that I originally put on there, just because it matched the colours really well. So, and it was big enough, it was the right sort of size for it. So yes, so I put the butterfly at the top there. Then the photos that's going to go underneath the breakfast one will literally be of some cats. I think the rest of the photos are of the cats. So my mum and dad have 3 cats. One was my cat before I moved up north, which I feel really bad about, but she was already settled in by a couple of years, so it'd be harsh to take her back, and she's happy there. So the one of me and the cat, that's Nutsy, that's my cat, so she was bought for me, gosh, I want to say 2011 maybe, and then the cat on the yellow chair is Betty, which is their newest one. So yeah, I like taking a picture of the cats and things when I go down there, because it's really nice to see them. So I just use the same sort of blue paper from that paper pad, and I'm just going to stick this photo side by side. Even though the photos like that come out on white sort of background, sometimes it does look nice, but I do like to have the bit of background in the the colour in the background, so I do cut them out and stick them separate anyway. So I just put some washi tape at the bottom there, and then I had a little die cut that said home, because obviously they are my little home down there, and then I found a little cut apart sentence that said happy home as well, so I thought that was quite cute. Then the sleeve next to that on the right hand side is just going to be where I'm going to put all my journaling, so I leave it pretty blank, but I do decide on I have a little, I want to say 3x3 cut apart that I use basically, and that's all I do on that page really. But I found this little banner that I thought was quite cute just to put on the side there, and I think I'm still trying to find something to go in the corner, which I do actually settle on the little happy home sentence. As I said before in the last video, I really like this collection. I think it's really cute with the lilacs and the yellows and greens and pinks. It's just a really, really nice collection, and Pink Fresh Studio always has nice collections, to be honest. There's not many that I've not liked. To be fair, no, there's none that I don't like. So yeah, so they're really nice. So I'm just flicking through all this ephemera, and I'd sign on that one, and obviously I do cut it out, so I don't want the white bit around it. So that's that. So yeah, the next sleeve is my journaling. I'll read it out because I've actually done the journaling now, so I read it because I don't do it on the video. I said, Joe and I went out for breakfast on Friday morning before I headed down south. I haven't been down since January, so it was nice to see the family and the animals. On Saturday, we went to the garden centre so I could get Dad a birthday present. Mum and I got some ice cream, which was nice, and I enjoy seeing the cats, and Betty loves coming in the bath with you. So that's the last photo that will go down the bottom, a picture of Betty literally sat with me near the bath. So yeah, so I'm just choosing some paper, and as I said, I just wanted to use this little cut apart. It's like 3x3. It just has little flowers on there, and it says love this day. I line the bottom of the pink paper with some washi tape, the lilac sort of purpley one that I've been using throughout, and I find another little sentence cut apart. It says happy days spent together. These are some of the 3x3 ones, but I don't actually use any of those. I use that one. That one goes on the bottom eventually. So I'm just trying to figure out where I want to put things. So yeah, so I decided on that one, and I do find a little purple flower that I want to put next to it as well. I was going to think about that label, but decided not to. But yeah, I do find a little purple flower to go with it, and then the sentence to go under there. So yeah, so I had quite a bit of space to put some journaling, because even though the Pink Fresh Studio collections did actually leave quite a bit of space for journaling, it's still, I didn't really write anything about being down south, and so I wanted to have a little, a good space to write about being down south. So yes, I'm just deciding between those sentences. The bottom left sleeve is going to be pretty similar to the one that I'm doing now, because it's literally just trying to use up some of the 3x3, the cut aparts that came in the the 12x12 paper, to cut it down, just because I'm trying to use it up. I didn't really want to, I didn't have any 6x4s. I don't think this came with any 6x4s, this collection, which isn't a problem because it makes you use up a little bit more of what you've got. But yeah, so the bottom left will be pretty similar to the one at the top, but I like it because it matches. And then the photo at the bottom right will be of Betty. So yeah, lots of animals again in this layout. There's always animals in my layouts. I think every week I think the cats have been put in there. So so this is little Betty. She's just sat. She loves the bath. Like, she doesn't get in it yet, but I'm pretty sure she might do eventually. She sits like she's on a towel here on the toilet, which is next to the bath, and she just sits there and watches you, and she absolutely loves it. She loves watching the water. When the water goes down, she just is fascinated by it. When it goes down the plug, she's absolutely fascinated by it. So yeah, she goes in the bathroom with everyone. It makes me laugh because she sits there and she won't leave. Like, she'll sit there and wait for the next person to run a bath. So I just put some washi tape at the bottom and a cute little purple banner, which I really like. And then I actually cut down the 3x3 cut apart, and it says happy memories. I just cut that down because I really wanted to use it, but it was too big and it meant that it wasn't going to get used if I didn't cut it down. So I do actually cut down the happy memories 3x3 card. So yeah, so I do tend to go down south every 6 weeks, really. I get a long weekend from work every 3 weeks, but I like to use, the one in between to do something with Joe, or to go on holiday, or just have a chill out, basically. So I go down every 6 weeks, which is, that's quite good. I probably see my family more than we see Joe's family, even though we're up here. It's just, because I set a date to go down, sort of thing. And when you live so close to everyone else, you don't always set a date to see people. So yeah, it's quite nice that I know I'm going to see them every 6 weeks. So yeah, I do enjoy going down there. So yeah, so I'm just trying to decide on this last page, and it just has a little 3x3 card. It says happiness blooms from within, And then another little cut apart said happy moments spent together. I just thought they would look like quite nice together. Again, I lined the bottom with some washi tape. And then I do have another little purple banner that I just put on the left hand side at the top. And then the last little thing I put on is like this tiny little, it looks like a cake stand, but I don't think it's a cake. It looks like a jelly maybe, but it just looked cute in the middle there. So yeah, that's pretty much all I do. It's a lot of ephemera sticking basically with this collection, because I did buy just the ephemera pieces and the cut parts, but there wasn't any 6x4s, so I just made my own. The only thing you'll notice I never buy from these like American collections is the paper, and that's because the paper pads are so expensive, and well, for us here in the UK, and I have so much paper. I don't need any more paper. So yeah, I try and make do. I should have a piece of paper for every colour or every occasion now, I think. So I should be all right to try and match some of the collections, you know. So I can't buy all the stuff from the collection, you know, I'd be absolutely bankrupt. But I do like to buy the little pieces that we don't buy here in the UK because we don't have them. Like, we don't really get ephemera kits or anything like that. So yeah, so that is week 11 fully done. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will be back with week 12. Thank you very much. Bye.